Hello, guys. Welcome back.
Insane. It's
Insane.
it's been a hot minute. Our
Yeah.
lives have been just truly like go, 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 go.
Yeah. It's crazy that we haven't recorded in like 3 weeks?
Insane. Since
Something like that.
since you were in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's April 17th.
Insane.
So it's about, and I left on that Sat. Yeah. So it's been 3 weeks since we recorded.
That's crazy.
Which, guys, don't worry. We have plenty of content. We just have not uploaded any of it.
Yeah,
Well, that's not true. We uploaded last week, and then we're
we
working
did.
on the latest episode. We're
Yes.
working on editing. We've
From this week.
realized, yeah, well, also we realized that we can't be doing it on our phones. Like
No, that was
clearly,
crazy.
it's not working for us.
Yeah, that was crazy. I literally, we both had to teach ourselves how to do so many different things.
Yeah, it was wild. But here, guys, I apologize. If Nat and I are out of it today, it's because we are so tired,
This
and
week
we're
has been a marathon.
truly.
And I got back from Miami on Monday and hit the ground running,
We have been going nonstop.
literally.
I'm gonna need a really strong coffee to make it through. I have a Wellist event tonight. Guys, it's Wellist week Wellist week in Miami, which is like health and wellness, which is actually so funny because every time, since it's the inaugural year, every time I tell someone like, oh yeah, like people are trying to make Miami essentially like the center of health and wellness. And they're like, that is not what I think of when I think of Miami. I'm like, well,
The
yeah,
wellness scene down there is insane, though.
it's insane. It just
Yep.
doesn't get as much publicity. And
No.
that's what they're working on. It just needs like a PR
Yeah.
refresh. So that's what they're working on. But I have a Wellist event tonight. And then I didn't realize I have two events tomorrow.
Two? Where did the other one come from?
I thought like I didn't realize I was like, oh, like I don't know how I got invited to the other one, but I got invited to the other one. So I have the one that you told me about.
The dinner.
No, the dinner you invited me to, you sent me was from last night, and I had already been invited to that one,
Okay, okay, okay.
which was great.
Yeah.
And then no, the one tomorrow, which is in the morning that Tiffany and I are going to go to,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
which is going to be great. Guys, like we're going to be talking. It's going to be on a private estate. It's going to be lovely.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited.
It's been one of those weeks.
Yeah, it
Like,
truly has been one of those weeks.
also,
Truly has been one of
like,
those weeks.
it's been crazy because I feel like this last week, well, since I was at Ari's, I was doing so many different things because we were with the kids, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this week it
totally.
was like, I haven't really been around children.
Well, yeah, in New York, we're not usually around children.
Sure. I mean, I guess Kelly's kids, but they're like older.
Yeah. I'm like, does that count?
No.
They're cool. They're cool kids. They're
They're
older by now. Like
Yeah.
they don't need. They're independent. You know. Like
No, it was a lot. So let's kick it off with what we did with work.
yeah. So what do we do with work? Okay. Are we talking about this past week or the week before? This past week.
Just a mesh of everything.
Okay. So I think the week before I was really focused in on my client, honestly, more than anything. And then this week kind of has been a repeat of that. I think more than anything, we're just on hold to get approved by the App Store for Vane. So I was just talking about it in my all hands meeting that I'm so frustrated because it's just like all of our partnerships are ready to go. We've been following up with people and whatnot, but like everything's ready
Hmm.
and we're literally just waiting to be live. Like the amount of people last night that I told about Vane and they're like, oh my God, let me download it. I'm like, you can't. I'm like, you
Not
can't
yet.
download it. And that's what I said. And so it's just like I'm in a really frustrating point where I'm like, I wish that this wasn't the situation, but we're just waiting and it's going to be fine. And I'm just being dramatic. But I think it's just more frustration than anything. So I've been really just heads down with my client this week, getting ready to launch a bunch of things for them, which is all very exciting. And then I have potentially a few new clients coming in, which is really great. I'm very excited about that. And so it just like helps me at least like stay busy, stay involved while everything's happening for Maine. And yeah, but I think we just came to a really good solution with my interns. We just decided we were like, okay, I wish that like we could get people because I didn't want to have to redo an entire wait list for this. But I
Yeah.
think I'm realizing that like especially with my client, they just did a wait list. Granted, they have a huge audience, like over 1 million, but they got like 3,000 people on their wait list so quickly,
Oh my gosh.
like literally within a week, they got
Yeah.
3,000. And I'm like, that's insane. And so if we're going to be having Matt make content and our partners make content, I'm like, you know what? What if we actually released the courses onto our website first and like drove people
Oh.
there? Or it was like, hey, get like, be one of the first to get access to the course by signing up for the wait list and
Yeah.
like doing it that. And we just do a longer promo until we're live and then we can go from there. Because I think it's just really frustrating that we can't really get any traction right now because we're just waiting for the App Store.
Well, I think if you did that, that would drive a lot of people, one, to the site to learn more about Vane. And then
Totally.
two, you're starting to build your own wait lists and CRM.
Totally.
And I
Totally.
think like you could even like use that as a way to like feed them different types of information as like sneak peeks of stuff.
Yeah, totally. And so we're like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Why don't we do that? So we're waiting. Sorania right now is on vacation in Curacao. So we're waiting for her to come. I know, I'm so jealous. So I'm waiting for her to come back and we can do all of that next week. And then what I want to do also is make a QR code and just make it as the background on my phone.
Smart.
And as like for the wait list and literally just have people, and then we'll translate it to the download or like to download the app.
Yeah.
And I can make content about like, oh, you know how like girls are giving out their numbers and like getting creative with like getting guys to call them or whatever. I'm like, investor, what's your growth strategy? It's like me literally going out to bars and having people download,
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
which
You,
would be
you
sick.
should use a QR that's trackable, so then you could like get stats
Hmm.
on
Yeah,
that.
I like it. I like it.
And I feel like
So,
since you've been tapping into like more of like the Miami ecosystem too,
mhm.
then it'll drive more traffic to
Right.
people.
That's exactly where I'm like, I wish I could just be like, oh, sign up for the wait list. Like here, just scan the QR code and people do it on the spot.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
feel like that would be really great. So I just need Sarnia to come back and we can do that.
You're like enjoy, but come back.
But also, I was like, okay, have a great time at the beach, but also come back because I need you. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's been happening with me at work and just trying. I'm really happy this week that I've been getting more into the Miami community. Like,
I
this
love.
is what I've been wanting. And so I think I'm
Yeah.
going to, like, as tired as I am and as much as I don't want to, like, it's not that I don't want to go to this event
Yeah.
tonight. I'm just exhausted. And so I have to go though, so that I can actually meet people, which is only going to further help me. So I
Yeah.
know that it's for the good of the company, good of the soul, but I just have to push myself. I just have to have like
Agreed.
a colada. I need to have a colada is what I need.
You need a little like pick me up.
I need a pick me.
Well,
Tell
for
me
me,
about you and work.
well, first of all, I think like from like the last couple weeks, I was in Miami, so I went to the event that Annie was putting on and Kelly for an SPV that they're leading.
I went to that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't realize we haven't talked about that.
but okay, that and then this week was marathon week for Dream Ventures because it was like the celebration of this last cohort, which is actually so exciting. The founders were insane. I literally looked at Kelly and I go, it's crazy because I've been going to all the celebration stuff since I
Yeah.
graduated. Graduated, that sounds funny, but I told Kelly, I was like, listen, I don't know how. Like the pitches get better and better. It's hard. Like all the founders nailed it. I mean, the room was incredible. So I think between last week, it was more of like doing stuff for like here and there for the events. Obviously, like Laura and Christina did like the majority of the
Yeah.
stuff. But it was just kind of like doing that. And then on the other side, I've been helping a little bit more on the real estate side too. For
Well,
my
you're almost done with your hours, which is
yeah, yeah, yeah.
great.
Yeah. I'm getting my real estate license for Florida,
Woo!
which
And
is
then you're gonna find
exciting.
us a sick apartment.
Yeah. But like, so that was like, that's been something I literally like was focusing on last week, just getting all the hours as much as I could done. And so I did that. But then I've been helping my mom more so because she wants to start planning more IRL events.
Hmm.
Kind of educate more on like real estate, like what is like
Yeah.
how for first time home buyers or like for families or stuff like that. So I'm working on helping her plan an event in May.
Wait, that's awesome. In
Yeah.
Miami?
No, it's good. The first one's going to just be in Virginia, like North
Okay, got it.
Virginia. But she wants to do it like one in Maryland too, like the DMV area, and then like do stuff in Florida too. So we've been kind of mapping out what the event's going to look like, kind of all that. And then on the consumer side, just doing some outreach for partnerships for BoLab and what else? And then just do like building out potential like restaurants and bars here in the city.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Just to
So I
like
think
actually sell in BoLab to them.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To like my friend spoke on an insane it was like a luxury round table at
Oh,
UBS
that's right.
on Wednesday. So I was there all day. And then from there I went to the happy hour for Dream
Hmm.
Adventures and at Kelly's. And then what? Wednesday, or that was Wednesday. Thursday. Also, the speakers at this event were insane,
Whoa.
which was really cool. And then Thursday, I did the wellness morning.
Love.
And then we had the celebration dinner.
Which is always a fun time.
Yeah. It's always great to see everybody too.
Yeah. Wait, I love that.
Yeah, so that was jam-packed.
Wait, I just remembered how, okay, guys, that's all the work. And then last weekend, we had a weekend. Oh my God, at the funeral yesterday, all my cousins were like, Vanessa, what? Why were you calling us so much on Saturday? And I was like, sorry.
Yeah,
The
we were
bartender
with.
did it to all of us.
Wait, we have to tell them. So we go to this barbecue that Elliot, 1L1T, invited us
Invited
to.
us to.
It was a birthday party. It was his friends, yeah.
Our friend,
Our
Alex.
friend now, I guess. We're
Our
in the
friend.
episode. But like the second
The dog.
I got there first, and people were like, "Oh my gosh!" Some of the people we had met, they were like, "Oh my gosh, Nat, like, where's Vanessa?" I was like, "She's on her way," and there was like other people that were like, "Oh my God, you're the podcast girl."
Wait, okay, guys. So remember, like, let's take a step back. Elliot is the guy that we met at Tachology when Nat
Yes.
and I were just like gonna edit one of the
Yeah.
podcasts. Like, we had just filmed the day before. We're like, okay, like, let's go and like get drinks and just edit and it'll be great. And then we met this guy at the bar at Tachology, which, like, granted, it's not like it was like no one was in that restaurant that day. No one was at the bar. It's not like people were trying to talk to each other. He just thought we were talking to him and then he starts talking to us, ends up great guy. We love him, a sweetheart. And he has introduced us to all of his friends now. And so we talked about this a few weeks ago. They got so excited that we mentioned them on the pod. And then we see them at, this guy's 35th birthday. And all of them go, so all you said about us was that we were nice and how sweet we are, not how hot we are. None of that. We're like, wait, what?
They're very attractive men.
Very attractive men. What did we say? Oh, I told Elliot 2 L's, 2 T's. I was like, what? Do you want me to treat you like a piece of meat? And he was like, actually, yeah. I was like, okay, perfect.
We did some like behind the scenes content of like
Yeah,
when we were there to post once this releases, and he was like
yeah,
posing for us for the camera.
yeah. So we'll make them. Don't worry. The thumbnail won't be us.
No,
It'll be the boys,
it'll be the boys.
and they'll look so cute.
Yeah, but even like one of the uncles, Uncle Ron.
Oh, no, Uncle Ronnie.
Uncle
Uncle
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Yeah, he literally goes, "You're the podcasting girls." We're like, yes, us and our 5 followers.
Yes. We're like, you would think that this is like a huge podcast
Like
by
this
like the
barbecue,
way people were
everybody was
talking about
talking
it.
about our podcast.
I know. And I was like, okay, well, don't just talk about it, follow us.
Follow, subscribe, do all the share with
Share.
one friend, at
Just
least
one.
one friend.
You know what? Elliot shared with a lot of friends.
We were blowing up. He was blowing up the group
Apparently.
chat,
Yeah, we were viral in their group chat.
literally. Oh, but those group of guys and like Addison, ugh, obsessed.
Oh, Addison, our fave.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah,
Truly. Have
they're
so
a
much
fun
fun.
time.
You know that one of his friends last week was like, I'm pretty sure it's 2 T's. And I was like, no,
Yes.
I was like, I verified. And I literally called him over. I was like, how do we spell your name? He
No,
was
yeah,
like,
no, wait. 1L1T.
and I was like, thank you. There's a reason why I call you 1L1T.
Yeah.
And
There's
they're
the
like,
other Elliot.
what?
There's the other Elliot.
There's
That's
the other Elliot. He was on one as well.
yeah.
He was a vibe.
That was Miami as a whole. And then also it was crazy that Sunday. I was out with Ari and the kids at Serafina for lunch, and I'm like we're walking to the car, and then I literally go, Sully? And I ran into my guy friend, and I go, I knew you were in Miami, and he's like, I just walked out of the Ray-Ban store. He was just like
Wait, that's
wandering
wild.
around. I go,
Wait, that's so fun.
I
I
love it.
love when you bump into, like, I love when you just like bump into people, It's so
It's the
much
best.
fun. But yeah, the boys were a good time. But I have a lot happening this weekend.
Yeah.
I have the event tonight. I have the 2 events tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night. Maybe I'll be with my mom. Maybe I'll hang out with people. And then I'm going to the beach with Art Museum Boy
Oh yeah, you are.
on
You are.
Sunday for his birthday.
Oh yeah. It's on Sunday. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I feel bad that I was supposed to see him tonight, but work
But
comes first, unfortunately.
you already had plans on Sunday with him, so it's
Exactly. Exactly. So in my head, I'm like, I'll see you Sunday, and I need to get work done today. Especially like if it was just like something dumb, then okay, but it's not. Like it's an opportunity to meet people
Yeah.
and like do what I've been wanting to do in Miami and get into the network. And
Yeah.
so I can't just like let that go, you know?
Yeah. I didn't tell you this, but yesterday in between the wellness morning and the dinner, I
Hmm.
went to Williamsburg because
How'd you
superhuman,
have time to do this?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Jesus.
So I went to Williamsburg because Superhuman was doing an event with AI Stack Club or something. It was like a co-working day. So we went with some founders from the wellness morning. Well, we did the wellness morning, then we went to Thai Villa for lunch.
Oh, wait, yum.
So good. And then from there I went to the co-working, and it was actually so cool to like,
Really? Wait, so why was it cool? What was different about it?
well, because it was very like AI focused.
Okay.
So they were it was like an all day event, but we were only there for a couple hours. Basically, people were building stuff on Lovable too. And
People, that's why I'm not accepted into the freaking app stores because people are vibe coding. Anyway, I'm just
yeah.
upset. Keep going.
But
Lovable.
like basically the co-working day was like to get to know other founders, how they're using AI and all this stuff. And then people shared like what they built that day. And I go, okay,
Sick.
wow. Like very interesting. But the lady that was doing the event, I actually know her. I
How do you know?
walked in and I was like, hello. I met her at some networking event, and now she started at Superhuman like 6 months ago. And I
Wait,
go,
that's so
we
cool.
gotta talk. There's a lot of stuff we can do for Dream Ventures.
Like, there's a lot of things that we can overlap here.
Yeah. We did that, and then I literally had to run home basically. Well, I took the subway, but like I basically had to run home because then I had to get ready. It's so interesting to me because I'm trying to tap in more to like that AI space because like that stuff just like kind of goes over my head. And like some people get so technical, and I'm like, you got to really dumb it down for me. I'm like, no.
I've learned a lot from Saranya.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah. But like it's just interesting to me how people can like just learning from other founders what they're doing and how
Yeah.
they're using it and how much it's helped.
Yeah, it can literally do so much. It's helped me so much this week. Like even like doing work for my clients. There
Yeah.
are a thousand things where I'm like, okay, let me do a first draft and then put it through AI. Let's like review. And it's instead of like, I don't know, instead of having to like proof check things myself, I can use AI to do a lot of that for me and like also bounce ideas off of it of like, this is what I'm thinking. This is my draft, like thoughts. And they're
Yeah.
like, do this, do that. Or like I ask, I'm like, if you didn't know me, have you done this? Where you go, if you didn't know me, how would you describe me? From what you do, or no, from what you do know about me, how would you describe me?
That's so spooky.
And then it's like, if you like, I asked the other day about a situation and I was like, and don't be nice to me. Like, don't, like, I was like, don't sugarcoat it.
Woo! Was it good
And they were
though?
like, if I'm taking a neutral take, this is what I would say. And I was like,
Wait, I'm
that's
dead. That's crazy. I need to like I just need to be better about it. I've been using Tessa's like, hey
yeah,
Blob.
blob.
Yeah. Blob's very supportive.
That's great.
I think Blob like sometimes like it's funny because like she's been sharing on her social more about Hey Blob and like certain conversations that she has, and like Blob will literally tell you if you're like unhinged, and I'm
I kind
like,
of love it.
I love it, but
I
also
love
it's
it.
like supportive, you know.
Yeah. It's like, hey, in a supporting way, you're unhinged. Hope you're okay.
Yeah, literally. Like insane.
Wait,
But
that's
the
so
other
funny.
night, my friend was in town from San Diego. So
Uh-huh.
after Kelly's happy hour, also like people wanted like when it was ending, people did not want to leave her house. And Laura like handed me the mic and was like, "Can you make an announcement?" And
Everyone get out.
I was like, I go, Kelly, this is your home. Usually I scream and tell people to leave, but like I don't want to do that in your home. She's like, I'll take care of it. Took some founders to like a place around the corner, but then my friend was in town, so I met up with her and we were sitting catching up, and she literally goes, "Don't talk to me." And she goes, "I have to do my taxes."
That's so funny. Also, like, I did that on Wednesday, but I just filed an extension.
Yeah. Same.
I don't know the last time I did file an extension. Like, wait, okay, so the dinner that I went to last night was hosted by an accounting firm, and they were like, okay, we're trying to understand, like, how do we integrate AI? Like, we don't see it as something competitive, but we see it as something complementary to what we do. And so they were going around the table asking of like, have you used AI for your taxes? Like, how would, like, if you haven't, or if you have, like, how would you use it? How would you feel comfortable? Do you still want like a person, a human element to it? And so it was really an interesting conversation of, and I think like I really enjoy conversations like that where you can
Mhm.
brainstorm together and think of
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay, this is like something such as taxes, where it's okay, something very like mundane and like very, I don't know, just like what's the word? Just boring. I
Yeah.
was trying to come up with a better word, but it's just boring. But
Yeah.
how do you use AI to like actually help you do it faster? And one of the guys had an awesome, he like travels a lot for work in his car to meetings. And so what he did was literally give the calendar to AI, to Claude, and was like, here's my calendar. Calculate the mileage to each, like to and from each meeting that I like was not
Oh
at
wow.
home. And so that's how he was able to like, because most of the time you're guessing of like, I don't know, like X amount of miles. And it was actually able to do it for him.
Yeah.
And so he was able to give that to his accountant.
Wait, that's sick. Well, like this type of stuff is so like interesting to me. Like for example, at the luxury roundtable, that was a lot of like questions that people had to all these like amazing speakers at like these large companies too. Like, how are you implementing AI to help the company like scale in different ways?
Yeah.
And on the sustainability side, because like there was a couple companies that were very like sustainability focused. And so it was like, how are you implementing AI, but also staying true to your company that believes a lot in sustainability? And I was like, wow, it was very interesting.
Interesting.
But everybody's thing that like this was a big thing that I really appreciated too was like people kept going back to AI is a tool, it's not a replacer. There still needs to be human, like
100%.
connection and like a human needs to be behind it, you know? Like, and I think, and somebody brought up a really good point. This woman was talking about AI and stuff, and she gave like a little lecture about at the end of the day, like you could use it, it's a tool, but like your work ethic shouldn't change. Yeah, your
Like
productivity.
it should be able to make you work faster and get further, but it's like it shouldn't change your work ethic. It should
Yeah,
just like
no.
enable.
Yeah, and like then she was saying how like she's like I've in her career and stuff she talked about how it should be implemented as like a tool, you know? And I think that that's a big
Yeah.
thing that people need to like especially on the founder side, people need to really hone in on like let's use them as tools, but like you're still running your company.
I will say I have seen people like rely on it a little too much,
It gets scary.
where
Yeah.
it's
You
scary, where
can
it's like, well,
tell.
Claude said this. And I'm like, okay, but you have a brain, like, and you actually have experience in it. Like, does that make sense to you? Like, do those benchmarks actually make sense to you?
I know.
And
It's
that's where I get upset and
yeah.
annoyed of like, let's still use our brains and let's still think.
Let's not be lazy.
Right,
And
right.
I think that's a big thing.
Yeah,
Um, and
agreed.
it's crazy. I think like especially nowadays too, like younger generations feel like they just don't want to work.
I knew you were gonna say that. We're gonna talk about work. You want to know who also talked about work ethic like recently? Our girl, Paige.
Obsessed with her.
She talked about it.
She's in
Where she
Miami.
was like, she's like, okay, heard, understood.
Yeah.
Where she was like, I just feel like there has to be a middle ground between like the millennial, like kill ourselves to like work, and the Gen Z, like nonchalant, sorry, my social battery's dead.
Yeah.
Bye.
No, 100%.
You know
Wait,
that I had an intern that told me that?
wait, really?
I swear to God. I had an intern, crazy story, had an intern that told me I had like we were supposed to meet with Laurent, and she told me she like texted me 15 minutes before we were supposed to leave to go to the meeting. She goes, "Hey, so sorry, I'm not feeling great today. I have a horrible migraine." That okay? I
Yeah.
suffer from migraines. I understand. But then she like that's where it needed to end. She followed it up with like, "And my social battery is totally drained." I'm like, "Babe, this isn't a social occasion. Like this is not a
Yeah.
social event.
No.
This is work." Like, I don't really care about your social battery. Like, right now, my social battery is dead, and I'm still going to this event tonight.
No, yeah.
Like, you push
Like,
yourself.
no, that's insane.
Yeah, it was wild.
That's, I'm like, how, also, just the audacity that some people have.
The
I'm like, you
audacity.
thought it, you said it, or you wrote
Right.
it, but like, it doesn't make sense to me.
No, not at all. Not
It's
at all.
insane. Remember when we were in Miami? I forget where it was, but we were both like, oh yeah, like Paige would totally love this aesthetic. And then the guy was like,
Oh,
oh,
is that your
really?
friend?
Your friend? We're like, yeah, our dear friend, Paige DeSorbo. We were talking as if like we hang out with her on the reg.
We literally go, Paige would love this.
He like fully thought we were talking about.
Yeah, and we were because he was telling us about. Oh, you want to know what came up last night at the just guess, like the one building that we can't get enough of that we always hear more about.
Well, I don't know how much they're spending on
Wait,
that.
did you know that it's Adam Newman that's behind it?
Wait, what? That's it. I get targeted all the time. When I went up to Fort Lauderdale, flow, 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 live at flow. I'm like, I go, thank God.
This
When I
is
got
the epitome. Sorry, go ahead.
No, when I got back to New York, no more flow content. Well,
No more
here,
flow.
here and there I get sprinkled with it, but like not as much.
No, dude, literally, I was like, oh, this is the epitome of like no hard lines of like this podcast where we're looking for places to live, and Adam Newman is the one literally targeting us, being like, live here, live here. And I was like, apparently it's supposed to be incredible. The one in
It
Brickell
looks
is like
cool.
supposed to be amazing, and the one downtown is like okay, but apparently the one in Brickell is way better.
The one in Brickell looks better.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like the living and this and like all the
They have a
amenities.
podcasting studio. I don't know. I'm asking.
Like that needs to be our like. They
Yeah.
need a podcast studio. That's what we need.
No, it was that like when we were looking at apartments, that was so crazy because all the questions were like, which amenities do you
Care
prefer?
about.
And Vanessa and I were like, wow, this is crazy to think about that. Because
We're like, which amenities do we care about?
yeah, we're like, what, washer dryer? We're like,
Washer dryer.
amenity.
They're like, that's just a given. Like, obviously, you're gonna have a washer dryer. We're like, okay. Like, we are scarred from New York.
No, literally. It's insane. But like we saw some cool places.
We did. We did. Honestly, I might go see Flo for us.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they are
We have-
targeting both of us.
Apparently, they have really high vacancy rates.
Well, I'm not surprised.
They're
They're
giving
also
like
they're
3
giving
months.
so many apartments out to influencers. That's what
Oh my God.
homeboy
Okay,
told
that
us.
should be our goal. Okay.
I know.
We need to go viral. Wait, you want to know what we should do? We should negotiate and say that all of our podcasts
Wait, that's smart.
that will
It's a media outlet for them.
wait.
Okay, everybody needs to start sharing this with at least 5 friends this week. Every group chat, just send the episode in.
But actually, can you imagine if we're like act like we like I know we're small right now, but we're gonna grow really fast.
We're blowing up.
We're blowing up.
Talk to
And, like-
1L1T.
Yeah. Talk to one owl and T. And also, but not only that, it's like, what if we like recorded every podcast there? So in the apartment, so people could see what the apartments look like.
Oh, that's perfect. I love this idea.
And we'll mention how much we love the apartment and the
100%.
building.
And the
Our podcast.
amenities and everything that it offers.
Wait, I think that we should negotiate this.
I think we could totally do it.
I think this is low-key genius.
No, it's perfect.
You want to know what we need to do? We need to go viral. We do. We need to go viral. And then it'll just like work itself out.
No,
Because then if like we have a strong following, then they'll be like, and then on top of it, we're like, we'll only record in the apartment and we'll talk about flow in every single episode. Or either the apartment building or the amenities.
and we could even put powered by Flow.
Brought to you by Flow.
Yeah.
Powered by wait, we'll eat this shit up.
Oh yeah, they love content creators too. Well, you know our dear friend Paige DeSorbo.
Our dear friend.
So when she had her apartment in Midtown,
Uh-huh.
she was posting about it.
She was in Midtown?
Yeah, she was in this gorgeous apartment.
Oh.
I forget the name of the building. She was posting about the building, and they covered her rent.
That's what I'm saying. I think we should do that.
Yeah.
Okay. We have negotiating. Everyone make us viral. Thank you.
You share with 5 friends this week, and then
Share with
next
5
week you can ask for 10 friends, maybe 20. I don't know.
Maybe 20. Maybe we should put this in TVA.
We should.
Be like, guys, we're trying to go viral. Can you share with us?
Founder groups.
Wait, and we should say that whoever gets us the most followers. Well, we'll have to track that.
Yeah.
No.
We'll just say support gals.
Well, no, I was going to say we'll mention them on the palette.
What great. Also,
Now, we have to be thinking about
I
this.
know new water bottle.
I need to order my water bottle. Wait, I'm going to order it. Right after this.
I haven't
Right
like,
after we're done recording.
done the stickers, but yeah, we could. Wow, that could be a great thing on the work side. Then we talk about the founder.
Yeah. And be like, thank you so much for sharing us, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
And then we'll put it on our socials.
perfect. I love it.
And we'll dedicate for the week.
Smart.
And maybe You want to know what it is? I got it. This is how we're going to track it. We're going to have, you have to share it, and everyone that follows us, it'll only count for as many comments. They have to comment your brand.
Wait, smart.
So we get more comments, we get more followers, so they have to follow us.
Engagement goes up.
Wait, Nat, this is genius.
This is so perfect. We're just like thinking of every angle. The living
I'm like,
side, the growth side.
literally, I'm like, I'm exhausted, but this is genius.
No, this is perfect.
I think this is what they mean, like, obviously, what?
Like a little one-pager about no hard lines. So then when we're ready for flow, then we just add in this step.
We go, this is us.
Yep, this is us.
Wait, I actually think this is genius.
Yeah.
Okay, so in order to get flow, we have to go viral. To go viral, we need our girls to support us.
100%.
And then we'll mention whoever gets the most comments of the week, we will mention them.
Yeah. Also, we're helping a sister out, you know? They're helping us, we're helping them to talk about their business.
And then we'll clip wherever we mention their brand, we'll clip and post on socials.
Yeah, smart.
And we'll tell people about the brand.
Yeah. We can even do we could start a whole series on social and have a highlight for it. So each founder that's dedicated for that week, then we could just have it live there so then people could see the founders that we talk about.
Wait, okay, I think we just came up with our first marketing campaign. Yay! And it'll allow us to live.
Yes,
Find an apartment.
flow.
Flow.
They're ads.
I'll just be like, Mr. Newman, Mr. Adam Newman.
You're like,
I have a proposition for you.
I mean, again, they love content creators. That's what the guy at that building told us.
People love content creators, and that Flow loves content creators.
I feel like they would have a podcasting studio.
I feel like they would. I agree.
Because they have the coffee shop and
I haven't looked at the building.
They have a co-working spot. They have the pool, obviously elevators.
Obviously elevators. Wait, I think this is a really good marketing campaign.
Yeah.
I think this makes a lot of sense.
The Brickell one, the one downtown. So no, I cut through the lobby. To the parking lot to get to Ari's brother-in-law's. It's just I feel like the Brickell one is cooler.
Okay, then let's do Brickell.
Okay, perfect.
Done. And now we're gonna live up.
Check. Marketing plan, check.
Check. We should literally just write a little blurb and put it into the DVA, and it'll come from you, because coming from me it's not going to mean very much, but coming from you, everyone loves you. So everyone will be like, oh my God, Nat needs us to do this. Sick. And then
we're helping the founders.
We're helping the founders, and they're helping us. It's mutually beneficial.
We talk about founders all the time too on this podcast. We should just start highlighting one other founder.
Maybe we do founder corner, founder
roundtable.
Founder roundtable. No, I wanted something with alliteration, but I guess that's not it's not alliteration because it's not a vowel. So what is it called when it's not a vowel? It's
Don't ask me. English is my second language.
I freaking love English. Not as I love the grammar.
Every time I don't know anything, I started.
It's not. I'm onomatopoeia is not it because that's sound. It's not alliteration, but it's something else. What's the?
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google this. It's gonna bother me. What's the other form of alliteration with non-vowels?
Oh my God, my straw. I don't know that one.
They're what are you talking about? No. Oh wait, I actually think it is alliteration. And that the ones with the vowels, it's called something different.
The more you know.
The more you.
Wait, did I ever tell you what happened when I was in Laguna Beach one time? And I was with a friend and we were having lunch. And what did I say? I said a state wrong. I forget what state it was. But
is it Tennessee?
No, not
Alabama.
Tennessee. No, I don't know. I said it wrong. And
okay.
The waitress literally goes, she heard it. And my friend corrected me in a nice way. She was like, oh no, I was like, oh yes, I knew that. Thank you. And the waitress goes, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard somebody say. And I looked at her and I go, English is my second language. And she got hail. And she goes, I'm so sorry. And I go, nothing, you can't say that to people. That's rude.
And also it's just I'm sorry. I would have just responded. I'm so happy that you said English is your second language, because it's babe, I'm sure you make so many more mistakes in English and it's your only language.
Yeah. That's another thing. When people say like stuff like that, I'm like, you only know one language. Like,
Yeah.
be nice.
Like,
Also, you don't know what somebody else is going through.
I think it's such a, like, so impressive when someone can be funny in another language that's not their first language.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ari's kids, they speak Spanish, English, and Serbian. And it's insane. Mika
Yeah.
literally would talk to me in English and like Spanglish, basically. He would talk to Ari in Spanish. And then when Philip came back in Serbian, and he'll have a couple, like, we tried this because we were like, let's try this out. He talked to Philip in Serbian. Philip talked to Mika in Serbian to tell him to say something to Ari. He said something to Ari in Spanish. And then he talked to me in like Spanglish.
Wait, that is so. That's why when people, have you ever seen like the studies of people that know more languages, like your brain literally
Yeah.
is more complex?
It's so fascinating to me. I'm like, kids are sponges. Also, mind you, he's obsessed with Spider-Man.
Oh,
And I told him that
such a-
Spider-Man lives in New York, where I live. This kid has asked me every day on
If he-
FaceTime if I could show him Spider-Man. I'm like,
He's like, you're like, I don't know where he lives.
I'm gonna have to use AI because the
Yeah,
other
be
day
like,
I
"You're
was able to get out of
Spider-Man."
it because he
You're,
was
you're gonna have to wait till Halloween and have someone
no.
like,
Well, I just need to go to Times Square.
yeah, duh. Just because I'm like, you're gonna have to wait.
No, I was on FaceTime and I flipped the camera around and I literally go, "Oh, he's hiding. He's up there in the building." And he's like,
Wait,
"I
I
don't
love
see him." And I'm like, "Oh my God, these kids are so smart." I'm like, I can't
Wait, I'm so proud of us.
of the
I
marketing.
think I think we can also use, sorry, coming back, founding founder. No, I hate it. I hate it. I said it and I hate it.
I don't like it.
No, I said I hate it.
Like, what about like founder corner? Do we want to have the word founder in it? Because what if like
Hmm.
I don't know, like investors want to join the
Oh.
corner or the
It's like Giggly Squad where they're like women in STEM. Women in STEM. Yeah, it'll be something like that, but we should like bring on people.
we should. Well, we were gonna do Lika.
Yeah. Well, Megan Poole messaged me being like, by the way, I told Nat that I need to be on your podcast. I was like,
Yeah.
"Bing, whatever."
We need to have you know who else would love? Alexis Allen.
Oh, she would love this.
I'm obsessed with her.
I know, same.
Well,
Love
it
her.
was I think we have a good marketing plan. I'm
We have
excited
a
about
great
it.
marketing plan. I'm excited that we just knocked out our marketing plan, how we're going to go viral, and where we're going to live.
And growing community.
Yay!
So
Growing community.
everybody share this with at least 5 people.
With 5 people, Elliot, 1L, 1T, we're looking at you. Elliot, 2 L's, 2 T's, we're also looking at you.
Yep, share it in all those group chats.
Make us viral again.
Make
And
us
don't just share it. Everyone follow us.
Follow, comment, subscribe, everything.
Exactly. Love. And then I think, this is going to be separate, but I think that we should make like a clip that's like, hey, we're actually going to start bringing founders. Like, we're going to start bringing people onto the pod.
Yeah.
Like, but we need people to share us first. So whoever, like each week, whoever can bring the most people to our content and get the most amount of comments for your specific brand, have your friends follow us and comment your specific brand. Whoever gets the most comments of the week
Yeah.
will come on to the podcast the next week.
It's also great exposure for all these founders.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm obsessed. And we can start that. Like, that could be like the beginning of it. And then we talk about our work stuff and then our fun stuff.
Yeah, I love.
Wait, I love this.
Amazing.
No
Okay.
Hard Lines is growing.
No Hard Life is growing, guys. We're on our next evolution.
I'm excited.
All right. Well, love you guys. This is our 10th episode.
We're 10.
We're 10. We're double digits.
Yay. Well, we're not 10, but like we've hit the 10 mark.
Well,
We've hit,
right.
Yeah, you know, like not age.
10 episodes. That's great.
Episodes is insane.
Oh my God. Epic. Double
And
digits.
I love being on here instead of the
I
phone.
know.
I'm so glad. The phone is so scary.
The phone, no, the phone is very scary, but I love this.
Me too.
And then we'll get better mics and better podcast setups, and then we'll be on cameras.
And we'll be in flow.
And we'll be in flow. It'll be perfect.
Perfect.
We're manifesting. Amazing. All right. Well, love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, follow us on at No Hard Lines Pod on IG and TikTok. Subscribe, follow us on Spotify, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, that was genius.